And I believe you know the Playboy Buddy Rose.
All right, first of all, the Playboy is healthy. The Playboy's got a few cuts on his head, a few bruises on his arm, and a few gashes in his hand, but I've got a beautiful tan, and my body is healthy. Now, I'm going to stay healthy. I know I'm in for a fight tonight. I know I'm into the fight of my life next to Roddy Piper. I know that he's going to give it everything he's got, and I know I'm going to be hurting when it's over. But I do know one more thing. I'm going to win because I am the toughest man in professional wrestling. Now, let me get on to something else real quick. Curt Hennig is on crutches. It couldn't have happened to a nicer man. He's on crutches because he tore ligaments in his knee and he's out of action. I love to see injuries like this in professional wrestling to men like that have been an inconvenience to Buddy Rose. And you were an inconvenience to me, Curt Hennig. So listen, I heard he was in a restaurant last night and he ordered broken leg of lamb. You know, I mean, it fit in just right. Is that a bad joke, I suppose? But Curt Hennig, the howdy-doody face of wrestling, the Ron Howard, the Happy Days, he looks like Ralph Malph on Happy Days. You ever look at him, the curly hair? I hope that you're out for a long, long time. You won't be collecting a paycheck for a while, so how are the kids going to eat? How are the wife going to eat? I know I'm really rubbing it in, and you people at home are going, how can Rose say that? I can say it because I am a man that has never been there, and I'm going to keep saying it until the day I am there, but it'll never happen because nobody will stop Playboy Buddy Rose, and that includes Matt Bourne. One last thing. This Dave Schultz comes out here, Dr. D, thinks he can rap and come out here and thinks he's another Roddy Piper, right? That guy's got a limited vocabulary. All he ever says is baby and daddy and Frank. Baby and daddy, it's been nice talking to you, Frank. Baby and daddy, it's been nice talking to you, Frank. What a limited vocabulary. Well, they've got schools here where you can learn how to talk in your ABCs, and someday you'll be able to stand up here and be like this stud right here, Playboy Buddy Rose. Right, Rip?
Rip Oliver.
Frank, you see I'm still wearing this belt around my waist. There's been a lot of guys. Rocky Johnson, Hack Sawyer, the former Curt Hennig.
Right.
All these boys has been chasing after my belt, but they telling y'all they chasing after, but they're not signing their names on the contract. I've had it open. I give Don Owens one tonight. I said, Don Owens, you the promoter here. You get the guys to wrestle me. I'm the champion, and I'm going to stay the champion. So can you get somebody to come out here and put their name on the line where they can get in the ring with me for a title match, because I'm not hiding it like these bunch of closet champions you've had here in the past. Every week I've been out here, and I've said, Frank, when is someone going to come up here and challenge me for this title? Buddy, I don't know what's going on here with these boys. Maybe they're scared. Maybe they got a big yellow streak down their back or something. They've been in the ring with me before. Maybe they don't want back in there with me again or something, because they know when they get in there with me for this title,
It's a loss.
it's a loss, and I'm going to put out everything I got. If it means crippling them up, just like Curt Hennig got crippled, I don't know how, but he's crippled. I've crippled Eric Henry in the past. I've crippled a lot of people, and I'm wearing the belt, and I'll cripple them when they get in there with me again.
Let me just put it this way. There's a lot of wrestlers back in that dressing room that have the big J on their chest, and the J stands for jealous. They're jealous that they don't have this belt. They're jealous of Rip Oliver, and they're jealous because they can't beat him. The only man that's not jealous is Buddy Rose, because we work as a team. If I had the belt, he wouldn't mind. We just want to get all the belts amongst ourselves, and that's the only way to go. There's no jealousy amongst us. I get along with Wiskowski, and I get along with Oliver. Everybody else seems to have a problem. Well, let me tell you something. If you just listen to me and stay with me, you'll get a bankroll like Oliver, and you'll get a bankroll like me, and you'll live good, and you'll be wearing belts like this. Now it's time to take care of a man by the name of Matt Bourne. You're going down.
And you can do it.
Playboy Buddy Rose and Rip. Buddy Rose is in the ring, and I guess the rumors we had heard were true. You got a box. Yeah, it's a kind of box with long stem flowers coming.
I want Don Owens to get his rear end out here right now.
Well, you're going to get it. You're getting the main event once again. And from what we hear Rose is the one that put out the word that it wouldn't be on television, and he snookered Dutch Savage and me. That was what we had heard. Somehow Rose got to somebody with a payoff, but it didn't work. And the guards around the ring and with chairs.
Don Owens, I got a question for you. We signed the match. You forced me into it. Fine, I'm going to wrestle him. But you told me it will not be on television. I refuse to wrestle on television.
Well, you're going through the match no matter what. It's like when the football game is sold out, well, then they can put it on television. And besides that, the sponsors, if it wasn't for the sponsors, why, we wouldn't have any wrestling on television. And they asked when it's sold out to put it on.
They couldn't fit everybody in Oregon in this building, so I want everybody in the Northwest to see what I'm going to do to you tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Lilies.
this will be the best 2 out of 3 falls. There will be guards around the ring to see that they stay in the ring. And there will be no disqualification. So everything goes as long as they stay in the ring. Introducing in this corner, 248 pounds from Las Vegas, Playboy Buddy Rose. His opponent in this corner, 242 pounds from Milwaukee, Matt Bourne. Now the guards around the ring said they're only out here to do a job, that they don't care for either one of these guys, that they both deserve each other, but they'll throw them in the ring if they get out of the ring.
We got Chris Adams down in Matt Bourne's corner, and then going clockwise around over where our Don is climbing out. Now Mike Miller is seated. Going over to the corner that Buddy Rose is coming out of, Hack Sawyer is down, and at the near neutral corner, Tommy Rogers. They're all seated so that the people behind them can see better. And also, if they need to use it, they can pick up the chair, and it makes a pretty good weapon. Buddy Rose and Matt Bourne going at it. Regular rules apply. It's the best 2 out of 3 falls to a TV time limit. Rose's attempt to keep it off television did not work. One of the big reasons the sponsors are continually asking Don Owen that as often as he can, it's impossible to bring every main event home. Uh-oh. Rose got a hold of the microphone and crashed it into the head of Matt Bourne. The guards are around the ring to keep the wrestlers in the ring. And it looks like the blood's already started. Bourne got hit with the microphone. Rose reached out and grabbed it. And I don't know, these two, I've seen all the feuds all the way back to Bourne and Maine in the Northwest, and I don't think I've ever seen one. I know I've never seen one where the wrestlers themselves really don't care that much about who wins it. They just want one of these guys to get rid of the other one and get back to having some routine, regular wrestling cards. But these two guys are not going to be satisfied till this feud is over. And they're working at settling it right now. To the degree with such seriousness, Rose brought out lilies. Flower usually used at funerals and the like. Right now, Matt Bourne is in trouble. Now there's a little talking going on down there between Rogers and Miller. Miller doesn't have a friend down there either. The blood has already started to flow. Later on, there'll be tag team championship action. Block it ahead, but rather turnbuckle treatment, and Rose gets it from Matt Bourne. Now grabs a chair. Sandy Barr will try to stop him. He doesn't get it done. Buddy Rose slammed over the head. And I think he's bleeding. He is now bleeding. Oh, I'll tell you, you don't like gruesome things, turn to another channel right now. This has got to remind you of Roddy Piper, and the roundabout way, I say thank you for Roddy, for all of those of you who bought the glasses and watched Channel 12's 3D movie. All the proceeds of that, of the glasses, going to the Easter Seals, Roddy Piper's favorite charity. And this is in of that ilk of Piper and Buddy Rose, Matt Bourne and Buddy Rose. They are both badly bleeding profusely. Rose is barely hanging on. Supposed to be regular rules, and so far Rose has used a microphone on Bourne. Bourne has used the chair on Rose. He's going up to the top turnbuckle, but it's a rubbery leg, Buddy Rose. He's up there. Bourne's got a hold of him. He's got him. He's got him pinned. He has beaten on him rather than pinning him. I don't think there's any doubt. Rose is out of it right now. Covered by the body press finally. 2 and 3. Matt Bourne wins the first fall. Well, get ready. We're going to give you the towns once again in just a moment. Rundown on where wrestling is coming up in the next week. We'll remind you, through Wednesday, the women will be wrestling on the card. The NWA women. And Buddy Rose and Matt Bourne are included to be at all these towns if one of them doesn't put the other one out of wrestling here tonight. So if you want to get a piece of paper or a pencil, we're going to turn on the board here momentarily. Give you a rundown again where wrestling is coming up this week, and as we say, we try to bring it to you, but you can't get all the excitement unless you're there in person. All right, so make your plans. And I am told that tomorrow's card, a Sunday card, is 8 o'clock. All right, and I know the Monday one is. Here we are tomorrow in Pendleton, Oregon, seeing over that way. Monday in Hermiston, a big card. Tuesday is Super Portland Special. We'll find out more about that later, but I guarantee you're going to want to get tickets. Wednesday in Seattle. Thursday in Salem, Bourne gets a shot at the title. Friday in Eugene, Elton Owen with a super card down there. Next Saturday, we're back in Portland. A week from tomorrow in Tacoma. We'll be right back after we take this time out for Marv Tonkin Ford.
It's delightful, hilarious fun. It's Benny Hill. Weeknights at 11 on KPTV 12, Portland.
Great buys on quality late model used cars are waiting for you right now at Marv Tonkin Ford, where our used car lot is running over with bargains. Hello, I'm Jeff Gilbertson from Marv Tonkin Ford. Bargains like this: 1972 Buick Riviera in extremely good condition and loaded with luxury items like power seats, power windows, and air conditioning. You can take it all home this weekend for the price of just $24.95. And here is a sharp little 1979 Mercury Capri hatchback loaded with a V8 engine, automatic transmission, power steering, and air conditioning, all for just $44.95 while it lasts. And please, don't miss this great buy in a 1978 Datsun King Cab 4x4 equipped with a 4-speed AM/FM tape, a canopy, and a power winch. This one's ready to handle the tough jobs, and it's priced at only $45.95. First come, first served this weekend at Marv Tonkin Ford. Remember, these are only 3 quick examples. There are scores more to see and drive right now. That's at Marv Tonkin Ford at 122nd Northeast Halsey, where you're number 1.
The artisans make Oli Oli.
The artisans, well, it's a mystery.
The artesian water is responsible for the excellence of the beer.
Great. Fantastic.
It'd be them artisans. Something to make it good.
Lots of people make beer, but only artisans make Oli.
It's the water.
And they don't just make it, I mean, they make it.
Whoever the artisans are, they got to be doing something right. There's the artisans.
I believe in them.
I don't know. Got a guy wondering.
In the next hour or so, they'll be defending their tag team championships. Rocky Johnson, Hacksaw Sawyer.
Thank you, Frank. You know, Rip Oliver, you get out here week after week saying that nobody's going to sign your dotted line or this or that and the other. Well, you know, me and Rocky both, we're out here. We're willing to sign any dotted line anytime. We got the belts. We won all the belts now. We got our own army. Me and Rocky, I couldn't ask for a better partner. Rip Oliver, all I got to say to you is bring your little paper, bring your belt, bring everything, and I'll sign it, and I'm sure Rocky'd be glad to sign it.
That's right. Thank you for that compliment, Tad. I sure would, Frank. Let me say this. I've been here, almost 7 months now, and I've never had a title match just for the Northwest title. So, Oliver, all you got to do, brother, is bring that little contract out, and I'll sign my name. You know, I wrestled twice for the tag team championships. One time with King Parsons, and we won. Then I wrestled with Hack Sawyer for the tag team championships, and we won. But like I said, going back, I've never had the pleasure or opportunity of wrestling for the Northwest heavyweight title. So all I'm telling you is, Oliver, you just bring it on home to the Big Daddy and bring that piece of paper out, and you got my name anytime.
The tag team champions, Rocky Johnson, Hacksaw Sawyer. We'll be right back. We're going to hear from Tom Peterson. Thank you, guys.
At Tom Peterson's Save $50. As advertised this week in the Friday Journal and Saturday Oregonian. Save $50 on this Hitachi Color TV. Our regular price is $349, now only $299. You save $50. And where can you beat this Hitachi warranty? 1 year all labor, 2 years all parts, 10 years on the transistors. And our no-hassle guarantee means you must be satisfied or your money back. And there's only one place to buy it. That's Tom Peterson's. That's a great color television, Hitachi, and the price, $299. You save $50. What a great Father's Day gift. And Hitachi offers a super warranty. Yes, it is a good warranty. 1 year in all labor, 2 years in all parts, and 10 years on the transistors, and that's a limited warranty only from Hitachi. And if you want a larger screen size, here's a great buy on a 25-inch TV. And remember, anytime you buy it before 4 p.m., we'll deliver it that night. Where can you buy a 25-inch colored TV console for under $470? At Tom Peterson's, that's where. This Broadmoor colored TV 25-inch console, only $469. Automatic fine-tuning, automatic color control. All this quality for only $469. If you prefer terms, just say charge it. And you may qualify for instant credit if you have any of these credit cards. And there's only one place to buy it, and that's Tom Peterson.
Well, that sort of tells the story, doesn't it? One picture worth 1,000 words. He did not leave the ring during the rest period, and he was the one that was throwing violets symbolically on Matt Bourne's grave, if you will. We always question whether this kind of a bout should be on television, but it is a regular rules bout. They just opened each other up early, I'll tell you. And the microphone has come into use. Bourne was cut open with that. Then Bourne used the chair to do the damage that you see, to start the damage that you see on Buddy Rose. But we kind of figure it's late at night. We just hope that the right decision has been made bringing you this match. We've got a turnaway crowd at the Portland Sports Arena, and quickly again, a supercard planned for Tuesday. Rose yells, "I'm not going down no more." Well, I don't think I'm the one he has to convince of that. I think he's got to get Matt Bourne to believe it. (289-4222), the number to call tomorrow or Tuesday, not Monday. Nobody answers that phone Monday. 289-4222. And Bourne comes flying across the ring. He's got some tape on his elbow, and he's going to work on Rose into the far turnbuckle. Buddy Rose getting it as badly as I've ever seen him taking it from Matt Bourne. Long-standing feud. Even when they were partners, they didn't really get along that well together. This goes back before Matt even started wrestling. Matt hung around the arena. He didn't like Rose, and Rose didn't like him much, or his dad, Tony Bourne, for that matter. There's Chris Adams and Mike Miller. And Miller not too enthusiastic about throwing Rose back in. Adams saying, if you're not going to help, get out of the way. And Hack Sawyer having words with Miller. He may have one break out at ringside. He said he's not going down anymore. Well, he's down. One, two, nearly two straight falls. Being counted on. This is not any kind of special match, remember. The only special stipulation are the four guards around the ring. Otherwise, all rules are included. There was a low blow. Barr apparently not seeing it. As it's, as far as I know, straight rules match. And Bourne is in some trouble now. Kick to the groin. said he caught him in the stomach, not a low blow. Buddy Rose. Rose now. The cockiness coming back as the head clears and he's got his opponent hurt. Matt Bourne in trouble. Bourne and Rose before a turnaway crowd at the Portland Sports Arena. Kick to the midsection. I know a great many of you watching, I'm sure just everyone who got turned away is at home watching on the tube, and hey, we're just glad that we're able to bring it to you. Sorry that there wasn't room to get you in. We've got to repeat what's been said by Don Owen earlier on. A crowd like this, and now publicity in the morning paper. It shows wrestling fans. Well, wrestling fans are wrestling fans, and wrestling fans are loyal. Well, we got the greatest here in the Northwest. We've had one fall in this bout. And I'll tell you, really, winning or losing is not going to make that much difference to these two guys. It's who can put somebody out of it. They want to hurt, both of them. He's going for the pin. Will he pin him now that he can't? Well, he can't. He was going to go for the pin, but he relaxed a little on that body press. Well, a low blow returned, and I like to explain it to you, but I can't. To my knowledge, regular rules, must have been a no disqualification rule put in. Bourne taken over backwards and pinned. Bourne taken over backwards and pinned. It's all even. At a fall apiece, Bourne right back at him. Well, we don't know what's going to happen here, but we'll be back to get it. We're going to hear first from Marv Tonkin Ford.
The Northwest's largest inventory of new Fords just went on sale at prices our competition just can't believe. Over $3 million worth of new Fords, including Escorts, Mustangs, and Ford trucks, including the all-new Ranger. And we'll give you at least $1,500 for your trade on any new Ford, even if you have to push, pull, or drag it in. With your old car in trade, new Escorts like this are now priced just as low as $53.71. Plus, we're offering 16.39% financing that can save you hundreds of dollars of regular bank financing. Remember that while others make promises, Marv Tonkin Ford makes deals.
First 6 weeks I had this bike, it never left the garage. Couldn't afford the insurance. But now, all's well. Because my independent agent told me about how Dairyland Motorcycle Insurance gives good rates to good riders. Most folks can buy it by the month, too. Lets you ride when you want. Why, if it wasn't for Dairyland, I'd still be in that garage instead of here with my son. Ask your independent agent about motorcycle insurance from Dairyland. They're part of Century. And with Century, you know all's well.
For Frank Zanetti Jr., we're talking about Rose City Speedway. Out at Rose City Speedway tomorrow, this man's going to try to motorcycle jump 10 cars without a landing ramp. Tom Branford.
Well, that's right, Frank. You did mention without a landing ramp. I think that's a lot more direct way to do it. It makes a lot harder impact on the landing.
What time are you going to be doing that?
Well, Frank, I'll be out there at the gates open at 12, and I think my jump will be at about 2:30 tomorrow. And also, Frank, I want to thank my sponsor, Dick Lee of Vancouver Yamaha.
Okay, Rose City Speedway tomorrow afternoon. We'll be right back.
To get the best beer in the world, you have to speak German. Beck's. Beck's, the #1 imported German beer.
Dr. D from Tennessee.
That's right, baby. It's about time you let me come out here and have a little time out here. Last couple of days, last couple of weeks, last couple of months, I ain't heard nothing but Buddy Rose. I see Buddy Rose, big fat boy, come out here running his mouth.
Last week I heard him call me Pac-Man. Well, you right, baby. International Pac-Man's #1, baby. Everybody knows who Pac-Man is. I'm going to make my name Pac-Man. I appreciate that. Now, you come out here and you're talking, running your mouth about you rapping. You ain't rapping about nothing. You don't know nothing, boy. I done forgot more than you'll ever know. I'm 3 times better looking than you. I'm 4 times better shape than you. I'm 10 times the better wrestler than you. And you ain't gonna do nothing to me, boy. You or nobody else is gonna run me nowhere or beat me or do anything to me that I don't want done to me. And I don't want nothing done to me, so you ain't gonna do nothing. Now, looks like to me, baby, he ain't gonna be around long to do nothing to nobody. You know what I mean, Frank? And I'm gonna leave you them famous words Buddy Rose trying to pick up, baby. It's been a pleasure for the doctor to rap with you.
That's Dr. D, David Schultz. And I think we were just hold it right here. We've got one more sponsor message, but I think we will hold it here and see what happens, because I'd hate for anything to start while we were away. We'll save it and put it in at the end. We'll get it in somewhere. Let me put it to you that way. We're keeping it here. I do not have a clock on the match. Timekeeper's down at ringside. I know that we got to be getting short in time. I'd guesstimate about 4 minutes or so. As Rose tries to get in the ring, Bourne grabs him. It's all even at a fall apiece. I see the guy, I see Miller down there. Sandy Barr is right there at ringside. He finally is able to get through the crowd. That was his problem. And now I see Rogers. Well, pretty good guesstimate. Just heard the man say 4 minutes of wrestling time left. And we're keeping it here. We have one sponsor message left. And I hope this thing doesn't break into a riot and we can't cut away. We'll try to get that, or we will get it in, won't we? That's the name of the game. There's Hacksaw at ringside. So I've got our guards back. Chris Adams also. Oh, I'll tell you, we've got a card coming up Tuesday, a super card, and I got kind of a hunch of what it might be since this match has gone this far. Neither one of the men are out of action yet. Rose has something. Rose has I think it's a chain. Rose has a chain wrapped around. That's got to be a 3-foot length of chain, something like that. Apparently, there was a no DQ to this match that I didn't know about. He's got a chain in the ring, and he used it. Let's hold it here. Let's keep it here. Rose wants to go to work on Bourne. The chain taken away from him by Hacksaw Sawyer. Buddy Rose wins it, and it's under weird circumstances. Into the crowd. Bourne going after him. Well, let's cut away for our commercial break, and we'll be back. Here's Tom Peterson.
Save $100 just in time for Father's Day. As advertised this week in the Friday Journal, Saturday Oregonian, and TV Guide, now a VHS video recorder that records 8 hours. This Fisher home video recorder for only $599. you save $100. And when you buy a video recorder, you get free membership in Tom Peterson's Top 100 Movie Club. And there's only one place to buy a video recorder, and that's Tom Peterson's. That's a great video recorder just in time for Father's Day. You know, when it comes to video recorders, no other store in town can even hold a candle to us. We've got all kinds of video recorders, over 50 of them on display, all hooked up to TVs, all prices, all types, all styles, and they're only at Tom Peterson's. We just showed you a Fisher. It's a super machine for $5.99. And now here's another great gift for Dad, a portable Magnavox and a colored camera, and only at Tom Peterson's. Save $100 during our Father's Day sale, as advertised this week in the Friday Journal, Saturday Oregonian. Now a Magnavox VHS portable video recorder with tuner and timer, 8 hours of recording time, only $7.99. You save $100 with free membership in our movie club. Save an additional $100 when you add an Hitachi color camera for only $5.99. And there's only one place to buy video, and that's Tom Peterson's.
I stand corrected. It was a no disqualification match, but that seems to be going just a little too far. Ladies and gentlemen, Matt Bourne.
You see the way he chooses to fight me? This is the way Buddy Rose chooses to fight me. Well, but Buddy Rose, believe me, a chain is only as strong as its weakest link. And Rose, you're missing a link or two. You want to fight me with a chain, with a dog chain? Huh? You want to fight me with a chain? Well, I'll tell you what. Tuesday night, let's just take a 10-foot chain, not links this small like this, but I'm talking about big tire chains. Tie them to each one of our wrists, 10 foot long, make it a street fight, make it no DQ, make it anything you want. But you get in that ring with me, and I promise you people, it'll be the last time I ever step in the ring, or anywhere for that matter, with Buddy Rose.
Don Owen.
You guys have been causing me nothing but trouble for the last 6 or 8 months, and I'm sick of it, and I'll put you on. We already had this street fight scheduled instead of this bout tonight. But this will be the last time that you guys are going to ever wrestle as far as I'm concerned.
Okay, I promise you that. If you will let me, I'll have a 10-foot chain made, and we'll attach it to each one of our wrists with big links. Nothing like this petty little hot dog chain.
All right, I don't care what you do, but there's going to be no interference in the ring. Anybody that has a partner or anything going to interfere with it is going to be barred for good. Not the guy, but him in the ring. You understand?
That's fine with me. And is that fine with you people or what?
You're ordering Rose to take this match. Whether he likes it or not, he's got this match. Once and for all, you're going to settle it.
In a street fight Tuesday night, and that'll be the finish of this.
Street fight, chained together Tuesday night.
Okay, you people here tonight, and all you people out there that couldn't make it tonight, I'm going to do you people a favor too, because I'm doing something that I should have done a long time ago. But I'm going to do it for you people. When I got Buddy Rose out there, and I got him laying down there bleeding and begging me not to hit him, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that chain, I'm going to ask you people in the audience, and as long as you people say beat, I'm gonna beat. Yes, baby, that's right. As long as you people say beat, I'm gonna keep beating. But when you've seen Buddy Rose had enough, or when you get some sympathy for him, which I don't think that there is any in any of you people out there, you people tell me to pin him, and I'll pin him. But not until you people tell me to beat him, I'll beat him. You people tell me to pin him, I'll pin him. Because you people, you're going to get the way you want it, I'm going to get the way it should be, and we're all going to be happy without Rose.
Well, that's it. It has been ordered by Don Owen. It'll be a street fight, which means no DQ, no ending for any reason, no stopping for blood, no nothing. You just fight it out, and a 10-foot long steel chain. Tie them together. Whew. Well, it's coming up once again. I better go over that information. Ticket information, 289-4222. Don Owen says this is the last time. He just is getting sick and tired of both of them. He's getting sick and tired of what happens, and that's it. Okay, we'll see you next Saturday. Frank Bonema thanking you very much. So long, everybody. From the Portland Sports Arena, this has been Portland Wrestling. Brought to you in part by...
More absorbent than talc. That means Diaperine is better than talc at absorbing the moisture that can give me diaper rash. No wonder more baby doctors prefer cornstarch over talc to help keep babies dry and comfortable. Try Diaperine cornstarch baby powder because Diaperine is 20 times more absorbent than talc. That's a lot better.
Grant County, Nebraska lies trapped under an iron sun. The heat sticks to your skin and burns your throat.